Welcome back to another Cole's Classroom video. Today we're in Lightroom once again, and I'm going to teach you how to add a preset to your images upon import. Now you might be asking, why would I want to do that? And I'll tell you exactly why. If you have a preset that you like to use on all of your images and you are interested in saving time, this is the route to go. So I have a preset that I tend to use on all of my images, and I will tweak it a little bit for each photo because the lighting might be different or different things like that. But for the most part, in order to keep my portfolio consistent and professional looking, I use the same general preset on all of my images. And I have found that it can save time if you apply that preset right when you're importing. Now you don't have to do this. I've also made videos for you that show you how to easily sync your edits once you're already in Lightroom, how to copy and paste an edit. So there are lots of ways to edit quickly and to save time. Lightroom makes it so easy. That's why it's my favorite photo editing tool, because I can get my photos edited and done in no time. So today I'm just going to show you this trick so that you have one more tool in your tool belt to help you edit your images efficiently, quickly, and like a pro. So let's go ahead and import some photos, and I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do this. So I'm just going to go over here. I have some photos that I've gathered up. These are the raw files, so we're going to bring those up. They're already all checked. If not, go ahead and hit check all. And then come over here to this section where it says apply during import. And toggle that arrow down, and you can select from the develop settings. You can select whatever preset you would like to apply. So I have a preset that I love to use, especially in the fall. It's my clean preset with a little bit of warmth added to it. So I'm going to select that, and now what it will do is, as it's importing these photos, it's going to go ahead and apply that preset to all of these photos. And all I have to do is click import, and we will wait for just a moment, and we'll watch it import these photos. And here we go. And you can see that these photos have been imported. They have got my preset applied. And let's go take a look. I'm going to click into the develop module. All right, so let's take a look here. We have the photos with the preset applied. If I wanted to reset it to the raw, check that out. You can see the difference, but I want to go ahead and reapply that preset. And this image is like almost done. I'll show you what else I'm going to do to it in just a moment. Then we can go to the next image here. It has my preset applied. Awesome. Just a little bit of tweaking that it still needs. Here's this one. And you can see over here on the right that all of these edits have been applied. This one I would need to tweak just a little bit. Like I'd probably bump up the exposure just a little bit. Warm it up just a tad. Bring it in here. So, but what you can see is that as I click through all of these images, like watch how quickly now I can just tweak. So now that I've shown you that the preset has been applied, I can show you how easily I can go through, make small tweaks, and then boom, like these photos are ready. So here, just need to straighten out my horizon a little bit. I've got this guy over here. I could clone him out, or I could just bring this in just a little bit. Still kind of keeping them in the rule of thirds. Adjusted that one. Let's go here. This one, again, when you don't have that sun coming in, tends to cool the image just a little bit. So on these where I've kind of gone in tight, I just want to warm them up just a little. There we go. Next one. That one looks pretty good. Probably would just leave it, maybe straighten it just a touch. we've got this one here. It just needs some dehazing. I kind of bump that up, and sometimes with the dehaze, this isn't an editing class, but sometimes with the dehaze it kind of tends to make our images a little more yellowy green, so I'd need to come in here and adjust just a little bit. But look how easily I am able to do tiny, small tweaks to these photos, and they're like ready to go. Over here, so my exposure is a little bit different in these photos. You can see that this is darker than the other images, and I'm guessing these are too. They were all in the same spot. So this one's probably the darkest, so I'm going to go ahead and just bump up exposure here, drop my highlights, adjust it. You could kind of, if you wanted to center them, do whatever you wanted here. But look at this. Like, I've edited 10 photos super quick because all I had to do is tiny little tweaks, because the photos had a preset applied on import. Boom, there you go, and you're done. So from start to finish, your photos are able to be edited so fast. Now obviously this is not an entire session. This is a handful of images from a photo session, but I wanted to show you how easy it is. And what I like about doing it this way is it helps to ensure that you get nice, consistent images. You don't want an image that is super cool and white balance and then another one that's really warm. That's going to feel inconsistent in your client's gallery. You also want to save time. And so once you have a preset narrowed down that matches your style that you use most of the time, go ahead and apply that on import and see how much time it might save you. Then all you have to do is make those minor tweaks to perfect your images and you are done.